welcome back. Today we're going to be making a slab built mug. So I have a couple of finished examples here, and this one we'll put a handle on in a second. So your first step is going to be to roll out your slab. Remember, a slab is a flat piece of clay. So to do that, I'm going to have my clay wedged up and I'm going to start pancaking it. And then if your parents will let you, you can use a rolling pin to roll it out. But if not, then you can just use a cup. Again, we want to make sure we're using not a glass cup because that could break and slice your hand. So I'm just using this metal cup and I'm just going to roll out my slab, making sure I pick it up so it doesn't stick. I'm just going to roll out a slab piece. And we're going to keep rolling it out until we get that ideal thickness, about 1/4 of an inch. So I'm almost there. The middle always tends to be a little thicker, so I'm kind of focusing my efforts there, whereas the edges are pretty thin. Okay, and then I've got my slab. From that slab, I'm going to cut out a long rectangular shape like this. So this is going to create just a straight mug, kind of like this one here, just a standard mug. But you can cut out kind of a curved shape so that you get one that kind of tapers, where it's smaller at the bottom and larger at the top. So I'll show you how to do that here. So I'm going to use my handy dandy paper clip to cut with. May not be the most ideal, so again, if your parents, are cool with using like a butter knife from the kitchen, that's fine. You could also use, a pencil or a pen to do it. So I'm gonna go ahead and kind of cut this curved shape with my lovely paper clip. Whoa. And your mug doesn't have to be huge, just about 3 inches tall is fine. And then the top is gonna curve as well. And so then when I wrap this around, I would end up having a smaller bottom and a wider top. So that's just one option, but I'm gonna go ahead and just show you the basic option. So I've already got this slab pre-cut, and then I've also cut out a circle. So save some of your scraps, and then you can cut out your circular base. And all I'm gonna do is score all the way around this, and I'm gonna score on 3 sides of my mug. I'm not gonna score on the 4th side because that's the part of the mug that I would theoretically drink from. So I'm just gonna go ahead and score this all up. Remember, scoring is scratching the clay before we attach it. That way it stays together when it's dry. So I'm just kind of roughing that up a little bit. I'm gonna rough all the way around. All right, I'm gonna add a little slip. You don't wanna overslip it. Just a little bit will do. And I'm just gonna wrap this around. Slip and score this together and cut off this excess. And then what's really important though is that I'm gonna apply pressure to really seal this all together. And then I'm then gonna seal this seam to make it go away like I did with this one here. So that's your first step, getting the cup itself built.